Now, this is what everybody keep asking me about. It's that K5 right here. That Kia K5 2024 GT line, right? Got the black on black wheels. People are loving this GT line right here. This is probably one of the hottest cars on the market right now. Changing the game, right? But go by Kia, you get a 10-year warranty, 100,000 miles. And this car right here, 29 with the addendum price, you're looking at about 36 with the fully loaded, right? $36,000, right? And you in there. So this ain't your grandma's Kia, right? So the craziest thing about what's going on is the car market is crazy right now, right? Banks ain't really approving people, right? People don't have the down payment, don't have the income. Hell, they don't even have the credit no more, right? So a lot of dealerships are struggling to keep cars on the lot or sell cars, really, right? So, but I've been blessed to use the internet to allow me to build my own personal brand. So wherever dealership I go to, right, people follow me because I built a brand. And what's also dope about that is I'm double dipping. Oh, this is the Stinger right here. Look at this, check the Stinger out right here. I love the Stinger, but this is the last year for it. 2023 is gonna be the last. 2024 gonna be the last year for it. I love the Stinger though. That thing is clean, man. But sayonara. Like I said though, I'm double dipping, right? How I'm double dipping is I have a cash rental business. So if I can't sell you a car, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rent you a car, right? And then the money don't stop. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the ins and outs of how I pretty much run both businesses at the same time, because even though I work for a job, this is my business. Mr. Car Connect is my business, right? So I'm gonna teach you guys and show you guys what all it takes, man, to win out here big time. So like I said, hold me accountable, you guys. Hold me accountable. What's going on, world? It's your boy, Mr. Car Connect, Rashad Favors. This is my first official YouTube video on my new journey, right? Now, I'm pretty known on social media, but not really on YouTube, so bear with me, right? So I'm using this platform to really be a truth. I want you guys to follow me on this journey over the next 12 months, right? This whole series is called For Hustlers Only, right? This whole series is called For Hustlers Only, and this is tracking my journey from running a business as well as working a full-time job, right? And my goal is to reach $1 million in a year. Right, that's my goal, $1 million in a year. So maybe you don't know who I am, so I just want to kind of talk real quick, let you know who I am. Like I said, I've been in sales and marketing all my life, pretty much for the last 20 years, from retail sales to helping people start clothing brands. But I'm really known for my car business, right? I'm really known for selling, buying, trading, renting cars out. And that's where I kind of hung my hat on, was pretty much, selling cars. Over the last 15 years, last 12, right? Thousands of cars I've sold, thousands, right? But recently I've gotten into car rentals, right? Now the car rental space is going crazy right now. If you might have seen with Toro and ride shares and all that kind of stuff, people need a car. And with people not getting approved for vehicles, man, they are scrambling for renting, right? People need to rent. And when I tell you right now, I can't keep none of my rentals. Right? All of them are always rented out every single week. And I'm gonna document that journey. But as me leaving these jobs and, I want to go full time with my rental car business, I realized that I was still just spinning my wheels, making more money, right? But I created more expenses. And I said, I'm gonna have to go back to work. So I can go ahead and start stacking the bread on my business side, because I was operating the business, but I wasn't growing the business. That makes sense, right? So I decided this is day 2. I come up here, I'm working at Kia out here in Atlanta, Georgia, Kia South Atlanta. Now, this is my day 2. I'm in my car right now, just kind of shooting this introduction video. Just want to talk to y'all. Most of this shit, ain't gonna be no special effects, nothing like that. It's gonna be me and you talking, right? You guys gonna be my counselor. You guys gonna be my listening ear as I go through what's going on, because I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I don't want to come back to work. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for, because, well, what else, man? We only got a short period of time out here in this world. We ain't got much time. right? The grand scheme of things, right? You got 75 years, right? I'm 42. Time's ticking, right? So I really want to reach my full potential, right? And really go after it. And while I'm healthy, I want to go ahead and just really go for it all. So my goal right now is to work 5 days a week selling cars. As I'm selling cars on my off day, I'm gonna make sure my cars are being rented out, because really the rental car business is really passive income, right? Because the way I do things, see, a lot of people do rent cars the hard way. Excuse me, where they rent it out for a day or two daily rates. I don't do no daily rates. Excuse me, I don't do no daily rates. What I do is I do weekly rates, right? That gives me time to kind of go on to the next thing. So you rent a car from me, you pay XYZ, you get it for 7 days, right? So that's 7 days that you lock into the car that I ain't got to worry about getting it clean, putting more gas in it, marketing the car. No, because I got Joe Blow, he's in the car, right? The next 7 days, he's locked, he feels so good, he's so comfortable with that car, he wants to pay for another 7 days. Now, when I tell you people stay in my car for months, they stay in the car for months, right? So that's what I love about that. And me going back to work, I had a lot of free time, right? Sometimes I'll be at the house, man, and I ain't got nothing to do. Everybody at work. I took care of all the business, right? So I'm just sitting at home like, what am I gonna do? So when I start doing my finances and realize that the debt that I had is gonna take me longer to pay it off and get the building that I want, right? By just sitting at home, I said I might as well go back to work. Now most entrepreneurs hate jobs. I'm one of them, right? I'm one of them. But I understand they're necessary, right? Now, real bosses do what real bosses do, and they realize that sometimes you got to pause for the cause. You got to do what needs to be done to make this thing happen. So that's where I'm at. You know, Kia's a good brand. I love the K5s. I love the new Tellurides. All these cars, the new body styles on all these cars, I'm looking at them now, are pretty dope. I'm going to show you a little later on that these body styles are pretty dope, right? The crew is pretty cool. I got some people I already know. I'm not too far from my house, not too far from my barbershop. So, you know, it's going to work out. So this whole video, this is just an introduction. I just wanted to talk to you guys. And later on, I'm going to kind of tell you more and more about my story, man, because it's crazy. I'm also a published author. I'm an entrepreneur advocate, right? People come to me when they need motivation, right? So I'm coming to you guys to kind of rant sometimes. My goal is to kind of upload real, authentic stuff, right? Just me talking to you guys. Cause like a lot of times when you go on YouTube, everybody just, oh, you gotta have the angle, you gotta have this. No, it's gonna be me sitting in my car, me sitting somewhere, going over everything. I'm gonna have another series documenting my fitness journey, because yeah, your boy lost 75 pounds over the last 2 years. I lost 75 pounds over the last 2 years, and I'm also got a goal of losing another 25, right? In 2024. I got 25 pounds to lose in 90 days. That's my goal. So that's going to be another series, documenting, talking about my health issues with diabetes and all that kind of stuff. But this series right here, for hustlers only, we're going to show you how we get down. We're going to show you how we make money every single day. Like I said, man, because to be honest with you, I'm already doing 6 figures in my rental car business. My rental car business is doing over $10,000 a month. Easy, right? And we're gonna double that probably pretty much in the next 6 months, right? My goal is to get my rental car business at $20,000 a month, right? And get another $10,000 out of Kia. We in there, right? But it's gonna take work. It's gonna take you guys to lock in with me. Let's get it, y'all. I know I got the light. I got that sunlight. This is that new Telluride. New Telluride 2024 Telluride. Like I said, man, it's that green. I gotta see what kind of package this is, but it's an all-wheel drive V6. People go crazy on this Telluride. And this is that Kia Sportage, right? Y'all remember the old Kia Sportage? That thing used to be ugly. Shout out to anybody who got one right now. Don't mind me, but the new one, it's crazy. The new one is crazy, all right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. I think I got a Stinger here, and I think I got a K5. I'm gonna show you those guys. Let's let you know right now. Let's look at this right here. This is another one. Man, this Kia Sportage is clean. Yes, sir. Look at this right here, y'all. Smells good too. Got the red seats. Black trim. This is the sport. It's got to be a sport. What do you guys think about that? That's a new Kia right there. Comes in black too. I really like the Kia, man. I sold Hondas, I sold Nissans, Dodge, Mitsubishis, and I sold it all. Used. But this new lineup of Kia is pretty clean. Look, that's a Forte. Kia Sportage. It's that Kia electric car. I don't even know the names yet. It's Nero. We go find that other one real quick. Let me see if we got a stinger here. What is going on, people? Day 2 of the hybrid entrepreneur. So today is my first day off since I got my new job. So my task is now I gotta run my business, right? I got this Malibu that's getting ready to come out. Got somebody want it. I'm gonna be driving this Lexus for the rest of the week. Really, man, trying to jam pack everything in all into 1 week. I'm really excited, man. Even though my folks are the New Orleans fans, he brought it back pretty clean. Look at those seats on this guy. I love this Lexus, right? So pretty much what we're doing is every day I'm off. Looks like I left a damn. God dang it. Every day that I'm off, I gotta run my business, right? I got this other Jeep over there that it ain't gonna work out. It's messing up, so I gotta go see what's going on with that. And this is how my day is, man. So follow me. Really excited about these. As y'all know, man, I love guerrilla marketing, right? Guerrilla marketing, see, I do a lot of stuff online, but also throughout the city, I do things like this right here, man. My girl, Ebony, she saw that I usually handwrite my signs, right? My handwriting's bad, but I still get it out there. She saw one of my signs. She's like, I'm gonna put you in the game shot. So she put my logo, Mr. Carcanet, my little slogan. It's that Connect 500 right here, man. 500 credit score, $500 down, drive today. My phone number, I'm gonna be blasting these throughout the city. She also gave me little mock-ups on these paper yard sale flyers that I'm gonna be passing out every single night after work. So really, man, like I said, being a hybrid entrepreneur, like I said, you work at a job as well as building your business on the side, right? Until you can build your business part-time and you can fire your boss, you got to do extra. You got to go more. You got to go harder than the regular person, right? Because the average person that works a 9 to 5 works his job and come home and gets chill out, right? But as an entrepreneur, right, as a hybrid entrepreneur, you work your job, right? Then you don't get off. You go grab you some food and you jump right into your business, right? Because you know that that job is funding your brand, and your brand is soon will be funding your lifestyle. So this is just a little tidbit of what's going on today. Get my car washed, trying to get my hair cut, then we're gonna keep it going from there. Yo, just wanna give you a little insight on why your boy chose cash rentals. I've been in the car business forever, like I said, man, for the last 10 years, selling, flipping, going to the auction, buying cars, working at dealerships, the big boy dealerships like Honda, Mitsubishi, Dodge, Nissan, now Kia. Also worked for the smaller dealerships here in Atlanta, right? Buy here, pay here, doing it all, man. Go to the auction, go to Manheim, get a car, flip a car. We even had our own little finance company at one time. I even worked for a black-owned dealership that, man, we really out here putting things together. But it's crazy. It's crazy, man, how things come about, because I had went through a little transitional period last year, right? 2022, right? The dealership that I was at, that I partnered with, and the whole nine kind of fell apart, right? So I was really on my last, man, trying to figure out where I was gonna go. So I was gonna go back to furniture, man. I was like, man, forget cars, forget all that shit. I ain't doing no more car business. Let me just focus on my book, because I wrote a book, and just sell furniture, right? And just keep on building my own personal brand, clothing, all that kind of stuff. Well, talked to a homeboy of mine. He was like, hey man, I got a rental business and he needs somebody to manage it. I was like, I don't know nothing about no rental business. I mean, he's like, but how hard can it be? Right? I was like, true. So I went ahead and just, talked to the guy. The guy was kind of brash and kind of I know he was a little older, about 10 years older than me. And he told me he got me, he need me. I gave him my price. we kind of went a little under what I wanted to pay, but at the time I just needed some bread. He said he gonna pay me every week. If I hit my numbers, he gonna pay bonus. I said I need this because I need bread, right? So I went there. I went there for a whole week, and when I tell you, this man had an operation out this world. He had an operation out this world, right? His cars wasn't the best. It wasn't like he had tow road. His cars wasn't on tow road, right? He had a cash rental business. I'm talking about cars 2008, 2012, 2014, 2015, nothing really over 2016, right? He had about 40 different cars, and none of them, I mean, they was either in the shop or they was in the streets. I had every day, our whole mission was to have 0 cars available, right? And he rented out by the day. And when I tell you, every single day I was counting 25, 35, 4 or 5 grand a day in just payments, collections a day. Like, and this is a guy that nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. He's not big on lines, an older guy, you know, right? And I'm like, man, this is crazy, right? And I worked for him about a week, right? But the way he coached, the way he ran his business wasn't really conducive of how I operate, right? So after about a week, we parted ways, right? But it was always back in my head. At the time, I was very, very upset because we didn't end off on good terms. And I was like, Lord, why do you put me in that position? Why do you make me go deal with that hell for a week? I ain't gonna lie, man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy how he operated, but it's successful for him. But it really successful for me, you know. So I'm gonna tell you about. Let me tell you how all that is really. Just wait one second. So I kept it in the back of the mind. I said, that man was making money. He was making hella loot. He was making Skrilla, right? Like I said, once again, we just our souls didn't really match. He liked what I brought, but I didn't really like being how he was talking to people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like that. You know, he just can't talk to me any kind of way. But anyway, so I went back to work. I went to work at Honda, and I had it back in my mind that I'm going to save my money and I'm going to buy cars because I'm going to rent these cars out. And when I tell you, I came up with a solution that I didn't even have to buy the car at first. Man, I could start playing around with it. Next thing I know, I was making more renting these cars out than I was selling them, right? So now I'm like, man, what I'm going to do? Man, my profit outside of the job is killing me selling these cars, and I was selling a lot of cars. Now, I wasn't a top guy, right? But I had the biggest market because I wasn't using the store for their ups. They had their own lead system, but really what I was doing was I was marketing my own stuff, Mr. Car Connect. And like I said, and it really started popping off. So I was like, man, I can do all the shit myself. I can do everything myself. So that's where we're at right now. We got about 10 cars as we speak right now. I decided to go back to work for at least another 12 months. It's going to be hard, right? Because I want to pay off some debt. I want to get my building. I want to have a nest egg. And I don't want to have these cars paying my rent. I want to have these cars making more money. So that's why I decided to go back to work and also to launch this channel. Let y'all see that this is how the hybrid entrepreneur works. We work all day, grind in the evening time on our business, and we make more money than most. So keep on tapping in. This is episode 1. This is more, like I said before, this is just me talking to you guys throughout my day to day. This is episode 1 of the, like I said, you know, it's a heart of a hustler, man. Hope you keep on tapping in, man. Go ahead and subscribe, man, because I got some heat. I'm gonna be having some guests. This is gonna be a whole lifestyle thing, man. You're gonna learn something from this channel. I promise you.